things. This is the tactics they're using. Okay, without further ado, for the rest of the hour, and we will take some calls later in the hour, Tommy Cryer, throughout the 15th of this month, every day or so, we're going to have guests on. Joe Bannister, Treasury agent, who exposed the IRS was a big scam, and they tried to indict him and arrest him, and he beat him in court. I mean, this just for speaking out, they did this. People in prison, Mr. Schiff's father. You've got Peter Schiff, and then he got his father in jail for writing a book about the IRS. You've got all this stuff happening. We're going to be covering that here on the show in the next few weeks. And Tommy Cryer is an attorney at law who successfully defeated the IRS in his own case. Mr. Cryer, it's great to have you here with us.
Thanks, Alex, for having me on. I'm always glad to be here.
Just briefly before we go to break, tell folks about yourself, the basics of your case, and what we're dealing with here.
Well, basically what got me involved or tangled up with the IRS was trying to save a friend who had quit filing because he said there was no law making him liable, and, of course, having to file is tied to being liable first. And I told him it had to be there. Well, you know the rest of the story on that. And once I discovered that, I challenged the IRS. Said I'll file if and when you can show me you have a right to any of my personal information, and if and when you show me you have a right to any of my personal earnings. And they still haven't been able to show me any of that, but what they decided to do was indict me. They said, well, we don't have any right, but we've got might, and we're going to show you our muscle. And in this one instance, right won out over might. The jury came back and acquitted me of all charges. I haven't filed since '93, and I keep telling them I'll file a minute you can show me that you're entitled to that. They're the ones demanding something. I mean, it's up to them to show us.
I want to break down what the IRS really is. I mean, we didn't have this thing till 1913, and we built our country without it, and now it openly works for foreign banks that have stolen $12.8 trillion from the American people in less than 6 months.
Yeah, and that's before you start applying any fractional reserve impact. Now that's a lot of water in the soup pot. And so, what does that do to working American families whose money is being watered down and they're having trouble making ends meet as it is? And then you throw all of that extra water in the pot and then say, now try to make a living off of this watery soup.
Yeah, we're going to talk about your IRS case, what's the fight to expose these collection agency for the private Federal Reserve. That's who you write your check to, the private Fed. It's so sick. Only the gullible people would buy this. But folks are starting to wake up. Tommy Cryer, stay there, my friend.
Are you concerned for the safety of your loved ones? Listen closely to this message from pepperspray.com. Every 22 seconds a violent crime is committed. America has changed, and your personal safety is your first priority. Be smart. Be safe. Trust pepper spray instead of your luck. Pepperspray.com is the only website you'll ever need for all of your non-lethal self-defense supplies. Pepperspray.com carries one of the largest assortments of pepper spray and personal safety products on the web. From big to small, we have it all. Pepper spray, mace, animal repellents, stun guns, and tasers. Pepperspray.com also carries a large assortment of products for personal, home, child, and pet safety. Enter SAFE in the coupon box and you'll receive a special discount off of your order. So what are you waiting for? Go to pepperspray.com. That's pepperspray.com or call 1-800-908-9988 today.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
On the average, Americans work between 45 to 50 years, hoping to build up enough wealth to retire and live out their golden years. Unfortunately, with taxation, the rising cost of food, energy, housing, and medical, many retirees are forced to live below the poverty line. Is this a flaw free enterprise, or is our monetary unit we call the Federal Reserve Note forcing us into perpetual debt, ensuring inflation and higher taxes? These questions and more can be answered by reading G. Edward Griffin's book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. Congressman Ron Paul states it's what every American needs to know about central bank power. A gripping adventure into the secret world of international banking cartel. Hi, this is Ted Anderson. I will give a silver dollar from the early 1900s to anyone who purchases this book. Call 1-800-686-2237 and order a copy today. It's critical that the public be made aware of the system. Call and order your copy today at 1-800-686-2237. That's 1-800-686-2237.
Do you have trouble sleeping due to sensations in your legs? You are not alone. Millions of Americans suffer from restless legs. Restless legs is a condition caused by the uncontrollable urge to move your legs. Signs include itching, pulling, tugging, and the feeling that bugs are crawling on your legs. If having restless legs is preventing you from getting the good night's sleep you deserve or is preventing you from enjoying life, you need Restulex. Restulex is an all-natural supplement that contains 74 essential vitamins, minerals, and herbs that you may not be getting in your diet. Restulex will help ease and comfort your restless legs within 24 hours and will allow you to go back to your regular routine without discomfort or embarrassment.
Call 888-4FIT-LEGS. That's 888-434-8534. Or visit 4fitlegs.com. That's the number 4fitlegs.com. And ask how you can get Restulex for free today.